Boom shakalaka, a few very bullish charts for Bitcoin. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're going to take a look at a few very bullish charts for Bitcoin and also some for altcoins. Before we get into it, like the video, join us on Twitter with your Crypto Love, and of course, subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos longer than anybody else. Now, today, Fear and Greed at dead neutral, 49, nothing, not greedy, not fearful, just right down the center. The overall market up 1% today, Bitcoin 97,302, Ethereum 2739, and XRP 269. Now, Bitcoin still sitting in this wedge. Take a look at this volume profile right here. If it goes above, that would probably be support. If it goes below, probably going down to $70,000. And we do have over half a year long. This is like, what is that, 4, 6? Yeah, half a year of support right here since August of 2024. You can see has fallen underneath the first line of support. There is a second line of support today. That price is roughly $92,500, due for a breakout by the beginning of March. So be prepared for some fireworks in the next week or so, because whether it goes up or whether it goes down, there's a good likelihood it's going to be a big move. Now, Bitcoin is sitting at the lower band of this right here. This is the short-term holder cost basis. Regardless of if or how the price interacts at this level, the trend for Bitcoin at this time remains up. In hindsight, the price action is going to look like negligible consolidation at a much larger uptrend for Bitcoin right now, finding support above the short-term holder cost basis. And if we take a look at this, the Bitcoin quantile model, it's not the range, it's the quantification of risk for the score. Right now we're at 61% risk at $96,000, which means it's a crapshoot either way, up or down. You can see the downside 40,000, the upside 219,000, and the more time that we take, guess what? The higher those numbers go. But right now, Bitcoin flagging oversold territory on the Stochh RSI, a signal marking accumulation or reaccumulation. Guess what? Every single time it flagged this oversold territory, look at what the price did right afterwards. So there are some signs that maybe price is headed up and maybe the market isn't overheated at all. If we take a look at the size of Bitcoin Twitter, nowhere near the size that it was in 2021. So maybe everybody's just on some other platform, or maybe the bull run just hasn't really begun yet. And this takes a look at new Twitter followers, daily 30-day moving average of all the top crypto YouTube channels. You'll notice that this channel is not on there, which is probably why the spike is so small, or because we just don't post to Twitter that often, aside from just the charts that we use in daily videos. Now, does this look like a top to you? That kind of looks like the bottom to me. And if we correlate this with the Bitcoin chart, guess what? There's a bigger likelihood that we are closer to the bottom than the top. So could that happen? We're coming near these cool little elliptical bands that basically go sideways until they tap the band and then price jumps up. Well, guess what? The next price target, $130,000 to $180,000 range for Bitcoin. And that is just getting started, because if we take a look, Bitcoin has been following the Fibonacci roadmap like we saw last cycle right here. What appears expensive today is actually mid-channel. I mean, look at that, right in the center of the channel. We could be headed towards, on a base case, $200,000, which is a 2.618 fib, or a bull case, $375,000 on the 5.618 fib for Bitcoin. Now, altcoins also have a pretty awesome signal going on right now. Again, I don't know what these signals are. It could be made up, but who the heck knows? If we take a look at this. Same time before massive move. Could we be right before a massive altcoin move? Well, based on this chart, it does appear like we could. Sure, there was some resistance previously, but there's a very nice falling wedge for the total 3. Potentially could send us into an alt season. And if we take a look at the weekly golden cross of the EMA 200 and SMA 200, This occurred at the same time last cycle and suggests the strongest leg of the cycle is yet to come. And just one more indication that we could be in for something big. Dogecoin has a crossover of the weekly stochastic RSI in the oversold channel. The last time this happened, look at what happened to Dogecoin price. So should the same thing happen, we could be looking above $1.50 per Doge, but we'll kind of have to see. So if you enjoyed that video, there's a whole playlist right up there, crypto price predictions for 2020. We nailed the XRP 5X pump 4 months before it even happened. So check out some of the predictions up there. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
Boom. Shakalaka.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.